Hey guys, today's restaurant is not a brand new restaurant. They have 3 locations. They used to be at the Don Quixote food court in Pearl City, and that pretty much closed down, and they reopened in Pearl Kai, and it's called Oh My Grill. And they specialize in pretty much cheap plate lunches, all local plate lunches, and some local breakfasts. This one though, compared to the old one at the food court, is much more nicer. It's in the Pearl Kai shopping center, plenty of parking if it's not during peak hours, and it's actually really nice inside. Very modern, clean, actually kind of quiet. This was during the early lunch hour. There were people eating, but very relaxing vibe in there. So I got 2 different dishes to show how much portions they give and how pretty much affordable in this day and age you can get a pretty good meal. This is their chicken katsu plate. Sorry if you heard that noise. I'm under a tree and these pods are hitting my roof. But anyway, chicken katsu plate, you get a scoop of rice, mac salad, and chicken katsu. Word to the wise, this is not a regular plate. This is a mini. Look at this. It's huge. Lots of chicken. And I got their chicken katsu sauce here, which usually comes with it. But I wanted to also use their Chinese ginger chicken sauce, and I'm gonna put that on there too for something different. So we'll start off and eat some chicken katsu. It smells delicious. Let's try it without the sauce first, just to get a taste of it. I think it's perfectly cooked. As you can see, the inside is cooked nicely, not too dried out. The outside's crispy with that nice panko crust. Not too salty, but I think when you dip it with the sauce, which most people do, or put the sauce on it, it should be amazing. All right, let's pour some sauce on it. Sauce seems very thin. Usually it's a little thicker, but we'll see what it's about. I like it. I think if you're really into sweet sauces, you might not like it, but I'm not too into things that are too sweet, so I think it's perfect. Just a little bit watery, but it complements the chicken really well. And it's not that sickening sweet katsu sauce, but really good. Let's try some rice with the katsu. That hits the spot. Really good. I mean, the portion for this plate lunch is for a mini. This is amazing. Look at all this chicken. There's tons of chicken in here. Slice up really nicely. Everything's really crispy. Nothing soggy. It's quite a deal. Okay, I'm gonna dip it into this cold ginger chicken sauce. I heard people do that, and it's a little hack. So it sounds amazing, actually. I like the sauce, so. Yummy. If you're a fan of cold ginger chicken, you should try this with katsu, and they will give it to you. All you have to do is ask. I actually like it better than the katsu sauce, actually. That was very flavorful. Not too gingery, but it's got really good flavor. And all the green onion and stuff makes it taste really good. Very savory and delicious. All right, let's try this mac salad. It doesn't look like anything too special. Pretty good flavor. It's a little bit over al dente, but not soggy. But nice mayo taste with the seasoning. The seasoning is really on point for this. A little bit more flavor than others I've tried at different lunches. This is a good mac salad, and I think it'll go well with everything, the chicken and everything, and it doesn't make the plate lunch too dry. Since you've got a lot of breaded chicken and the rice, it does kind of tend to get dry a little bit. So they don't give you a bag. Most places are not supposed to for free. they're technically supposed to charge you for it. But if you want a bag for 25 cents, you get this nice reusable Oh My Grill bag. So I got it. Why not? You can use it for groceries or whatnot. But yeah, I like that chicken katsu. It was a deal. So for that chicken katsu, it's only $7.99 for the mini, and that was the mini. So I could only imagine what the regular plate lunch was in terms of quantity. It is ridiculously huge. Today, the special, the lady on the phone said for $7.99, the same price, they had a special where you got a free medium drink, and I got a Pepsi, but they forgot to give it to me. So that's my fault. I didn't check. She did confirm when I paid. She went over my order, but when the food came out, they didn't give it to me. But no big deal. So for my second plate, I got their mixed plate. You get a hamburger steak with gravy, and you get their terry beef and a choice of either beef curry, chili, or regular beef stew. So I picked the beef curry. Let's try the hamburger first. Pretty good flavor. The gravy's really good, but it's a little bit on the salty side, but not unappetizing salty. But I think with the rice, when you pair it with rice, it's good. I like the texture of the patty. It's not too bready, but you can tell it is homemade. It's got some good grill marks on it, char marks on the bottom, so that's a nice thing. All the rice is under the stew, so we'll take a little bit of the rice and have it with the patty and see what it tastes like. That's much better. So it does pair with the rice, not as salty when you combine it together. I like I said, the texture, and that's very hard for me when I do takeout. Some places I don't like their hamburger steak at all, but this is good. I like the texture. All right, up next is the terry beef. You get 2 slices. Try it out. Very sweet. If you like sweet teriyaki flavors, it's got it. A little bit too sweet for me. Ooh. But like I said in other videos, I'm not a fan of teriyaki steak, but it just comes with it. But it's a pretty generous portion. You got 2 steaks here, little terry steaks. It isn't tough. It's actually easy to chew. Some places give you really hard, grizzly meat, and it's really hard to chew and cut through. But this one's pretty soft. But if you like that sweet teriyaki flavor and you're all for that kind of stuff, you'd probably enjoy that. All right, now on to the beef curry. Look at these big hunks of meat. So you get 3 of those. Well, I got 3 in my plate. Super huge. Let's take a bite into it. Surprisingly very soft. Sometimes when you go to plate lunch places, they don't stew the meat very well and it's so tough to bite through. This one's really soft and it's really nice. All the rice for this plate lunch is under the curry, so that's where it's hiding. And you get 1 potato and 1 carrot. And like the other plate lunches, you get a side of mac salad. So I think this is a very hefty meal if you're super hungry. And I like the choice of the chili, regular beef stew, or the curry stew as your last item on this plate lunch. So it was very good. The curry is actually really, really good too. I enjoyed that very much. So for that mixed plate with 3 items, it is $13.99. Not a bad deal because it's full of food. If you're not into that combination, they have other combination plates. They have a barbecue mixed plate, seafood combo. They have steak and garlic shrimp. They also have what their version is of a zip pack is with fried shrimp. You got a terry beef, mochiko chicken, and furikake rice. They've got your regular typical plate lunches, such as what I showed, the chicken katsu, beef stew, chicken cutlets and stuff. But they also have healthy things, such as salads. They have healthy bowls, chili bowls if you're not too hungry, or that beef curry in a bowl with rice and beef stew and such. They have Simon burgers and even healthy sandwiches such as salmon burgers and such. So pretty good deal. Most of the things on their menu are affordable. This location, although I haven't been to any other location that they have, is very hip and modern if you're going to eat in, and very clean. The service inside was very pleasant. And if you're not in the Pearl Kai area or the Aiea Pearl City area, they have a Omai Grill in the Waipahu Don Quixote food court, and also McCully Shopping Center also has one. So I've never been to those, but this particular location, the food was fantastic. Also, since they had their grand opening, I got a little present they're giving out, and I have no clue what it is. It looks like a little squishy doll, but we'll open it up and see what it's about. Oh, that's cute. It's a little keychain that's like a little squishy mochi or something. I'm not sure. Is it supposed to be a bao or a mochi? Because it's green on top. But it's cute, and it's a nice present that they gave. So that's pretty much my showcase of Oh My Grill, the new one in the Pearl Kai Shopping Center. Really good portions, good food. I did not like the terry steak, but like I said, that's my subjectiveness. I'm not a fan of it anyway. It just came with the plate. But if you'd like that sweet teriyaki flavor, you're gonna like it. Service was awesome. Everybody's really friendly. Everything's clean inside. The only downside is they forgot my drink, but no big deal. It's not a big deal because it was the same price anyway if I were to come on a regular day and get a mini katsu. Also, definitely ask for utensils because they follow that rule strictly. So if you don't ask, you're not going to get any. And that is the Hawaii state rule, so they are following it. But if you're forgetting to ask for something and you're on the go and wanting to eat your lunch, you're not going to have any utensils to eat. So definitely remember that. And yeah, that little hack with that cold ginger chicken sauce, that was super awesome. So definitely try that out if you want to try and change it up. That was delicious. One thing is, if you do ask for the sauce, it isn't free. It's an extra $1, but trust me, it is pretty good. If you like cold ginger chicken, it is pretty awesome with that crispiness of the chicken katsu. So I'll see you again. If you like this, press the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you again next week. Peace out. Support your local mom and pop shops around the islands, and aloha.